Now I will explain you about net profit and retails expense module. This is expense module. Here in expense module, you will get 5 subcategories. Those are expense category, create expenses, create sale expenses, create purchase expenses, and expense report. I will explain you all these one by one. Expense category. Here in expense category, you can see all the expense category cards. Go to top. Here you can see the parent expenses which will be included through our application. Here you can see all the expensory cards including parent expenses and other all expenses also. If you want to search category, you can search that category in search bar, or else you want to search the category date wise, you can select the date here, and when you click on go, you will get the expense category of that date which you have selected. Total expenses. Here on the right top of the corner, you can see the total expenses and number of expenses also. If you want to create new category, you can click on new category button here, and a create category pop-up page will be open. You need to give the category name, what category you are creating, and you should give the parent name also, in which parent category you will be putting that category. I will choose direct expense and I will give that direct expense as a parent category, and in description you can write the description about the category which you are creating. After filling the parent name and name, when you click on create, that category will be shown in direct expenses which parent name you have given. This is the parent category which I have given. In parent category, you can see the category which I have created. This is how you can create expense category here. Next is create expense. This is create expense. To create expense, these red marks are mandatory fields and other fields are optional. By filling these details, you can create an expense. Here in details, you need to give the reference invoice number. If you have reference invoice number, you can give it. Otherwise, you can leave it as it is. You need to give the party name here, and then date you need to give, category, in which category you are creating this expense. I have created current bill. I will choose that category, and you need to give the employee name here. I will select Manju, and you need to give the party phone number and amount, how much amount you are paying. I will be paying 10,000 rupees, and here you can select the payment mode also. By cash you want to pay, by check, by debit card, credit card also. After selecting payment mode, when you enter here amount, and when you click on pay, that payment details will be shown here. If it is a item related, you can give the item information also. Here you can give the item name, quantity, price, and total also. And after giving the item information, when you click on save, those item information will be shown here. After filling all the details of the expense, when you click on submit, then you will get a pop-up by which you can save that invoice, expense invoice report into your system, and also you will get the invoice of expense detail on the screen. This is how you can create expense. Now I will show you create sale expense. Here in sale expense, you can see all the sale transaction cards. You will get the sale returns also, or else you can search the sale cards in the search bar, particularly by sale or sale return transaction type. Or else you can select the transaction date also, of which transaction dates cards you want to search. And after clicking on go, you will get that transaction dates, sale or sale return cards. To create sale expenses, you need to select the sale card here, and you will get a create expense page open where you need to give the reference invoice number, party name you need to give, okay, and you need to select the date, category, in which category you need to put that expense. I will select the current bill only, and employee name also you need to select, party phone number you need to give, and amount here you need to give, and you will get the sale invoice number also while creating this expense. After giving amount, here you can see the payment modes, by which payment mode you need to pay that amount. You can select that. After selecting the payment mode, you can put that amount here, and when you click on pay, the payment details will be added here. If this expense is about items, you can give here item name, what item name you want to give, item name, quantity of the item, price of each item, and total amount of that item. And after filling the details of the item, when you click on save, you will be the item information will be shown here. And after filling all the details about the sale expenses, when you click on submit, you will get a pop-up here by which you can save that invoice into your system, and also you will be get a expense detail invoice on the screen also. And here you will get a expense saved successfully message. This is how you can create a sale expense. Similarly, here also you can see the purchase cards, purchase return cards also. You can search that card in search bar by purchase ID, and also you can select the purchase transaction date, and you can search that particular date's purchase card. And if you want to create purchase card expense, you can click on that expense, and you will get a create expense page where you can give the party name, date, category, employee name, party phone number, amount, and here you will be shown the purchase invoice number also. After filling the details, you can select the payment mode, give the amount here, and when you click on pay, the payment details will be added. And if it has a item information, you can give the item information also. And after filling the details, when you click on submit, the purchase expense will be created and you will get a invoice also. This is how you can create expense for sale and purchase. And these all expense reports will be shown in expense reports here. Here you can see the expense reports. These current bill which I have created now. These are the two expenses which I have created now. If you want to make changes for this expense, when you click on that expense, it will take you to the create expense where you can make changes to that expense, and after submitting this expense, the changes will be saved. Here in search box, you can search the expense particularly by its name, okay, and also you can select the date also of which date you want to see the report. And on the right top of the corner, you can see the total expense amount of the expenses and total number of expenses also. And also you can export this report into your system by clicking on export report. You will get a pop-up here, and after that you can give the file name, and when you click on save, that report will be saved into your system. This is how expense module works of our application.